men have to provide something that a woman doesn't have.
Yeah.
And most women want to be feminine, and most women want a masculine man to take over those things so she can embrace her femininity more.
And he can't be emotional either, because he has to bring that to the table too, right? Because she has to be able to depend on his analytical mind, that he's not going to lose his shit and just start, freaking out, because she might be freaking out. Someone's got to not be freaking out. It's got to be the guy.
And that's not to say you can't talk about when you have problems and things like that. But I do agree with that. And I will use an example of why I feel like as a woman, you need a man.
Okay, let's hear it.
So there was a poor bunny in our yard. Luckily, I was not at home, but still, even if I had been at home.
Right.
John sends me this video of this bird pecking this baby bunny's head. And it was like, I guess had a gash in its side too. So it obviously wasn't going to survive. And so we're having this real-time conversation. He's like, I have to, go take care of this. And I was like, thank God I'm not there. Cause I don't even want to see this. And he had to chop the baby bunny's head off. And he did it to put it out of its misery. I understand that. Yeah. And that is the right thing. However, even though I know it's the right thing for the bunny, I don't think I could have done that.
Yeah.
Because of the feminine side of me, right? It's I understand this baby bunny is dying, but I cannot chop its head off.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
The feminine side of me is wants to cry even just thinking about it. But the fact that you were there to do that, was the right thing to do that I don't think I could have done.
And for me, it's not like I didn't have any sorrow for it.
I'm not saying you didn't.
It was pretty easy for me to do. It wasn't hard. I didn't think about it
well,
much more the rest of the day.
It's easier for you to cut off those emotions that maybe would build up for the actual situation, but you would be like, I need to do this though. It's the right thing to do.
It's the mission. It has to be done. You know what I mean? That's what, and that's the difference, the masculine versus the feminine. And like I said, neither is good nor bad. It's that, you don't want to be someone that can just chop off baby bunnies' heads with no care at all.
Yeah.
And be that kind of, just
then
totally.
You might be a serial killer.
But that's where the feminine needs to be in your life as well. You need a woman that brings the feminine energy, the relax, the chill out a little bit, man. Have some fun. Exactly. Right. So I think it is really important. But I would say that, okay, so what you described with women, with the resistance that they have, you're saying they need a masculine man. And I'll say real quick about that. It is like a magnet. In fact, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure commenters will, but I'm almost certain of this. There's a thing called magnetic induction. Okay. And what magnetic induction is, if you take a North Pole magnet and another North Pole magnet, okay, and one is way stronger than the other, and you bring this and you push them together, this weaker magnet will actually flip poles and will become a South Pole magnet. Now, you don't have to turn it. It will just flip. Its magnetic field will flip. Just like the Earth magnet field is about to flip and shit's going to break loose.
I remember this vaguely in school.
And so then the North magnet will become a South magnet. And so I think that there's a lot of masculine women.
Which they have to be in some degree if they're on their own.
Right. But they're not going to be as masculine as a masculine man because that's not their calling.
Natural way, yeah.
Masculine man comes in, and this is for those men out there that are like, I can't find a feminine woman. Make one. In the sense that if you are in your masculine and you be the man, even if you encounter a woman that's a total feminist and is very much anti-feminism, what am I saying? Femininity, anti-femininity, it's those two words. But, if you're a strong masculine guy, she may flip over and become more feminine in your presence, and
she'll feel more safe,
right?
And it's like we talked about, if you don't have that masculinity as the outer shield,
right,
then the softness inside has to be hard, to protect it,
right?
And so it might take a little bit of time to flip a masculine woman into a more feminine woman, but you can do it. She will let the shell down when she realizes it's safe. It's so important for a man to be safe.
Right.
And a woman to feel safe with a man, because otherwise there's no benefit of her having a man. Then she's just taking on more risk if she has a man that's not safe.
Right. Exactly.
And I'm not saying that women don't do that. Like, you know, some women don't pick the best guys to be with, and it ends up being more of a hassle on her life than a benefit. But the thing is that there has to be that safety for her to let down her shields and be the soft person that she is, because it's not worth putting the shield down and getting hurt and bombarded. And then that just pushes you more and more to the jaded side, which like I was that person too. And I know a lot of women that are jaded like that too. And it's understandable. I mean, like they've been burned, and it is hard to find a really masculine man. And like you said, most women are masculinized these days in one way or another, as they are going to be if they're on their own. But I don't know if there's enough of those really masculine men that can transform these women. And so that's why it's harder on everybody. Like women can't find the more masculine guys that they are really looking for to trust, put their trust in and be safe with. And then guys, you know, they're like, well, this woman's not feminine, but she can't be until she has that security.